Unfortunately, water scarcity is becoming a larger and larger issue for people all across the globe. Due mostly to climate change and urbanization, freshwater resources are rapidly disappearing, so it is now up to science to create sustainable solutions that will help us to conserve our limited water resources. In the United States, about 32% of all water consumption goes into irrigation, and it is extremely important that we find ways to create more drought-tolerant crops. But what makes a plant drought-tolerant? Over many centuries, plants have evolved to form many unique and specialized adaptations to survive harsh, dry conditions. Some plants have tiny hairs, called trichomes, on their leaves. These hairs help to reduce wind flow over the leaves, reducing the amount of evaporation on the plant's surface. Other plants, such as the desert agave, produce a thick, waxy layer over their leaves to prevent water loss through transpiration. Other desert plants have evolved to form useful adaptations such as deep or extensive root systems like the California oak tree, or specialized tissue capable of storing water for certain periods of time, like the spiral aloe. Recently, scientists have been trying to borrow the adaptations of plants, like the orchid and the pineapple, that exhibit a peculiar version of photosynthesis. This special process is called crocyllium acid metabolism, or CAM photosynthesis for short. This process increases water use efficiency in plants by keeping the stomatas, or pores, in the leaves closed during the day to prevent evapotranspiration and open them during the night to collect CO2. Scientists are attempting to introduce the specific daytime and nighttime gene expressions of CAM-evolved plants to water-heavy crops such as rice and wheat in order to accelerate their drought-tolerant evolution. Through the use of bioengineering and genome sequencing, scientists can begin to introduce the adaptations of drought-tolerant plants to food and energy crops, thereby conserving our water resources for future generations.